Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another independent review, and now I'm going to talk about Spain and Blanca Paloma with her song EAEA. Now, Spain, is sending us something very powerful with Blanca Paloma and her song EAEA. It's bringing us you can be Spanish and then you can be Spanish. It's very flamenco kind of sound, but yet I can hear it from the east of Europe. It's got that kind of universal appeal, I would say. And you know what Blanca Paloma does to me, and I say this in a good way. I don't know whether should I feel emotionally connected, you know, with the power it brings me, or should I get up and dance and do a bit of flamenco? I don't know what mood I should be in, which is a good thing. Like some days I might go, some days I might go, you know, different swing, different mood swings. This song brings us a lot of power for sure. I mean, you've got to give it to Blanca Paloma. She gives it to us. Like she gives us like 250% of her to the point maybe it's turned up too much for Spain. I mean, at first listen, I was like, whoa, what is this? I mean, maybe it comes across a little bit too powerful for me sometimes, but especially on my first listen. But now I've gradually got to know it and seeing Blanca Paloma at the pre-party, she's killed it, basically. She's been to almost everyone and she's killed it vocally, and yes, she's just. When you hear it live, it's more magical than hearing it in a studio track. So yes, there is something magical about Spain. It might not be for everybody's cup of tea. I hope it doesn't come across alienating. I think how it's presented will be crucial. For a televote audience, like, will people in Belgium get it? Will people in Ireland get it? Would people get it in um, I'm trying to think of a country. Austria get it. You know what I mean? Like, will those countries understand it? And I hope they do. I hope it doesn't come across alienating. Um, let's hope. Now, Spain it gets an automatic, I remember now, automatic pass to the finals. So, how well will they do in the final? I think it's a hard one to predict because it could go anywhere on the leaderboard, but I think I'm leaning towards like it will finish near the top 10, somewhere in the top 10. I think the juries will like it. The televotes, it will depend on how it gets executed in Liverpool. But I feel like after the success of Chanel and Slow Mo, I think this could do very well for Spain. You know what? People say like Loreen could win the jury, Carrier could win the televote, but Spain could do a Jamala in 1944 and come second in both and then be the surprise winner of it all. So, Spain, they could be sneaking out for a victory here. They might be the surprise winner. But you never know. You never know how it's going to come across, whether people are going to connect to it or whether it's going to become alienating. I don't know. Um, but yes, a score out of 10, I am giving this a 7, and that's a good 7. That's a decent 7. For me, some parts do come across a bit too much for me, but that being said, I can't deny the power of Blanca Paloma's vocals. I mean, that girl, I don't know when she breathes. What's in her lungs? I don't know. But I've got to give it to her. There's only one room for one Blanca in the final, and we all know what that Blanca is. It's from Spain, and that gets my vote. So, yes, Spain, watch out for Spain this year.